Welcome to FPL, where strategies are dissected and dreams are built. My name is Alf. It is Friday the 31st of October 2025. And we are, of course, mother flipping live. Happy Halloween. I was going to put some Halloween-y themed stuff, but I just didn't have time. I had a whole vision, but it didn't happen in the end. I hope everyone is having a great time. I hope trick-or-treating has been fantastic. Got a little story to tell about that. I put it out on FPL HQ earlier on today, and so me and my wife were like, we moved into a new place. It's a house, right? So we're used to living in apartments and flats. Moved from New York to London, and we've been in flats for some time, and for some time, should I say? And so we thought we're going to get trick or treated. So we decided to go to Aldi up the road, and we got a bunch of knockoff Aldi candy bars. Instead of Milky Ways, we got something called a Dreamy bar. Instead of Lion bars, we got Raws. Instead of Freddos, we got Dino the dinosaurs. And I can show you what they look like a little bit. So if I type in Dino the dinosaur, Aldi, there it is. Here it is, it's on screen. There we go, boom. You can see it's a complete knockoff of a Freddo. So we got a bunch of these, and we obviously got dinner going, and we waited for the trick-or-treaters to come around, and they started coming around. And my wife got a knock on the door, and my wife went over with the candy bowl, and my son was with her as well. And I just heard from the kitchen, because I was making dinner. I just heard this kid in the back go, "Oi, that's not a Freddo." So I could get egged. Could be getting egged tonight because of Aldi Gate. Who knows what's going to happen? I'm staying out of it. But happy Gameweek 10, more importantly, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. We are here to lock in teams. We are here to go through all the news. We are here to roast teams, which I will be doing throughout the show this evening. I've asked my wife if I could have a bit more time live streaming tonight, and she said, yes, you absolutely can. So I'm probably going to do about 2 hour 15 today. I'm going to stay online for a little bit, and we're just going to roast teams. Send me your teams. I'll get into all the problems you're trying to solve personally. I also have a couple of things that I'm dealing with from my side. I am wildcarding this week. So I'll bring it on screen. If you want to know how we're doing this tonight, it's sort of the usual process. Go to my X profile. I pinned the stream. All you have to do is hit like on the stream on X, hit repost, and then in the comments just add your team, and I will bring it on screen on the stream. Also add in thoughts. So if you're thinking about making a transfer or keeping someone, let me know what you're thinking, and I will do my best to help you this evening. The deadline is nigh. It's at 1:30 tomorrow on the 1st of November. Guys, it's almost Christmas. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. It truly is. Who we got in the chat? We got Woodstock. Good evening, Woodstock. Hopefully I'm on time, and hopefully there's been no drama with the timings tonight, my friend. Hope you're doing well, Chris. Geddy's in the chat. Camper, FOMO, Joseph Robinson. Yes, lads. Yeah, mate, we have handing out fake chocolates. We didn't really have much of a choice. We were going to Aldi anyway. I want to make this clear, right? Right, if it's me, I'm like, we can't get fake Freddos, we can't do that. But our hands were tied at that particular moment because we didn't have much time. Our kid's doing a settling day at nursery. I'm going to put that out there as well. We have very limited time in our day. We're also moving house. So all these things, all these variables matter, my friend. Geddy, honestly, it wasn't the honourable thing, right? I should have got some Freddos, but we just did not have the time. Ran into Aldi, picked up some nappies, got some salad for dinner, and then on our way out, we were like, hey, look, there are candies there. And we sort of laughed and said, These are clearly supposed to be Freddos, Lion Bars, and Milky Ways. Lol. Let's just get on with it. So yeah, House is probably getting egged. Big up, Danny B. Hope you're doing well. So we know what we're doing, right? We're reviewing teams. Yeah, look like this. Look, so I want to make sure that okay, look, this thing's happening again that happened last week. So I am going to keep an eye on this. Let's just here we go. All right, if we do that, Perplexity, and then we go Google Chrome. That should fix it. My background just keeps freezing. Just give it a sec. Come on now. Yeah, my background keeps freezing on Ecamm, so I need to try and figure this out. But whilst I'm doing this, all you have to do is send me your team on X, add it to the thread. I've pinned my live show, and I'll bring it on screen, and we'll talk about problems you're trying to solve. We've got 47 people watching across X and YouTube. You're all legends. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. Hope everyone's had a fantastic week. Come on. Are we back on? Okay, there we go. We're back on. We're back in the game. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we're in. All right, so I will keep an eye on that. Camper very kindly pointed that out last week on the Friday night, or actually that was Thursday night show. So there we go. We should be, yeah, okay. I will 100% make sure that I'm keeping an eye on that because it's pretty annoying. It didn't do this to me before either, so I think it's some of the new settings I've put in place. There will always be technical problems, my friends. Cool, we're back in the game. So yeah, like Geddy's done here, he sent me his team on X. He's popped it into the thread, the live show thread that I've pinned to my profile. Just do me a favor, like it, repost it, and then pop your team in, and we'll get into the challenges you're facing. Look, Colm sent me his, Geddy. We got Geddy, Woodstock, Colm have sent me theirs so far. Should see a few more coming through as well. So whilst we're waiting for some teams to come through, I wanted to just quickly get into my team, right? So, and I sort of need a bit of help with this. I'm just going to get my laptop working here below as well. Lots of technical stuff happening here. Okay. Oh, it's all going on. Nearly there. Okay, so basically what I'm looking to do is I am looking to Wildcard, obviously. And I've got a couple of problems that I'm trying to solve myself. So I'm hoping that you guys can help answer a few questions to give me a hand with my team as well. And what I'll do is I'm just going to bring the control center up on my laptop here, and that'll make things a little easier for like polls and stuff. So, all right, good to go. Excellent. Okay, cool. Right, so this is what I'm thinking, guys. My current team looks like this. So this is my wildcard team, and I've got this isn't my exact team at this current moment. My exact team is this. I'll go into the FPL app and I'll hit pick team. This is what it looks like. So I've got Raya in goal, Munoz, Gabriel, Van der Ven. Midfielders Rice, Enzo, Mbuemo, Semenyo, and Dai from Everton. Let's just zoom out a little bit as well. it's bloody crashed again. Come on, get real. I've really got to figure this out. Sorry about this, guys. I'll just talk through it whilst this is working out. So yeah, I've got Undai defense, and then I got Senesi and Byrne on the bench from a defense standpoint, and Thiago, Mateta, Haaland up front. So what I'm thinking about doing is taking Rice out. I think it makes sense for me to take Rice out. I have been toying with the idea of having 3 Arsenal defenders and not Raya. We're still frozen, I see that. So let's just... Nearly there, team. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. I think I might just actually go back to... I could go back to a previous... Where is it? I'm thinking about going back to a previous scene instead of this one, because this clearly is not working out for me. Always just a few technical problems. Okay, here we go. It's about time. What are you doing to me? All right, boom. Yeah, I am thinking about taking Rice out and getting either Eze. I don't like Saka. I mean, I like Saka as a player. He's the star boy. But I don't think he's worth the price tag. I thought I was getting a bit clever with Declan Rice. Rice makes sense to me, but I just don't think it's smart. I think the smart thing to do would be something like this. So if I go to transfers and I do Raya out, and then we do Enzo out. I don't think Enzo's actually a good... I don't think he's a good pick. I think there are better picks than Enzo. Chelsea are just... it doesn't make sense to me to have Enzo on Wildcard, in my opinion. That could be an error, but I just feel... my gut is telling me that Enzo's not the guy. So it would look something like this. So then I've got 19.2 mil to play with in the bank. And I think I would do Burn out. I currently got Burn in because his price is going up tonight. So I could well keep Burn. But I think I might do Timber in with Gabriel. Change Rice to Eze. Martinelli's out as well. So it feels like Eze is going to get a lot of playing time. And then I need a goalkeeper, someone like I like Royce. He's having a really good season. Royce is having an absolute banging season. And then Enzo for... and Dye's coming out as well. And then I think that my midfield is actually going to be... So that gives me 12.4 mil to spend on 2 midfielders. Josh King is the guy. I think I want to get him just for as an enabler, and also he's starting. He's a midfielder who's playing as a striker for Fulham. He's 4.5 mil, so that is a really clever pick in my opinion. And then I was thinking Gakpo, or Gakpost as we like to call him. Now that is some team. And also someone said on Twitter earlier, on X, they put in a really clever comment to me. It's very helpful. I'm going to scroll down and find it, because this guy seriously helped me out with something. And he just said, are you bench boosting anytime soon? If you're not, Come on, where is it? Here we go. North Bank Runner. I want to thank you because you got me really thinking here. He said to me, I take it you haven't played your bench boost. If you have, you could downgrade Thiago for Guiu and invest that cash in your starting 11. And that was like a light bulb moment where I'm like, I'm probably, given my midfield, I'm not going to play Thiago, am I? I'm playing Mateta and Haaland. So what's the point in Thiago? I mean, as much as a good player he is, and it makes sense, but let's just see what happens if I do Guiu in. It's Guiu 4.2. That's mad. Flipping heck. Mark Guiu's 4.2 mil. And now I've got 2.2 mil to play with. That's 9.8. That's not enough for Saka. He's 10. Oh, I'm 0.2 off getting Saka in this team. I can do that somehow, surely. The first question is, guys, would you get Saka in this team? Would you elbow your way into getting Saka into this team? The second thing is, if you were to do that, who are you downgrading from the players you can see on screen? Is Gakpo really worth 7.6 mil? Liverpool look dreadful, but I believe he's been rested. They've got some crazy good fixtures coming up, and they can't keep losing, surely. So these are things that I can't quite get my head around. Oh yes, Sarr, that's it. Yes, Woodstock. I'm definitely having Sarr in this team. Who are you saying? You're saying King to Sarr. Is that doable? Let's get Eze back in here. I do like Eze, you know. I think Eze is going to do bits for Arsenal. And then you're saying Sarr. Is that doable? Oh, I'm missing a bit. Oh, I can do it. Woodstock, look at that. Mate. Now that is a team. That is a bloody wildcard team, guys. That is that's an absurd team. It looks like we've gone and frozen again on the screen here. I will spend a bit of time over the weekend sorting this out. So bear with me. Yeah. Sorry, Chris. I see I've just frozen a little bit there. It will come back in a second. Got 100 people watching across X and YouTube. That is wild. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm just trying to get my screen to unfreeze. Just give me a sec. So basically, just whilst we're waiting here, what I've done is I've got Mark Guiu in for Thiago, and then I've got Josh King out for Sarr, which I feel like this could well be my wildcard team. Okay, sorry about this. It's just I don't know what to do about this. I can't. This can't keep happening in the stream. So I would love to. I'd love to have a fix for it. Let me just see if I can fix this on the fly. I've got a previous Alf chat. Is that the one I want? Just give me a sec, guys. Could just go with this. Is that going to work? No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Let's just go back to this one. Okay, it's all going on. All right. I might do that, so I'll just have to go to another scene for it to refresh. But yeah, apologies. I will sort out the technical stuff. It's just the screen. My background keeps freezing. It's very annoying. So yeah, that's what my team is looking like at this current moment. You'll see there, right? So let's just talk through it. Royf's in goal, Dubravka backup, Gabriel, Senesi, Munoz, Timber, Van der Ven. Defence, Eze, Semenyo, Mbeumo, Sarr, Gakpo. This is crazy. This is a crazy team. I don't even know how I'm going to play all these players. The midfield is so mental. It has to be those 5 in midfield starting. And then who do I bench in defence? Just back the home fixtures, I guess. Burnley. Oh, I can't do that because of the Arsenal. It's a good problem to have. Anyway, that's where my head's at in terms of wildcard. Hey Sandri, hope you're doing well. Zeitgul, Makika, is that it? Is that how I say that? Hope I've pronounced that okay. Orange Apple, yes. Hope good to see you back. Hope you're doing well. Mike's in the chat. Absolute legends. Hope you're doing well. Van der Ven and Senesi, very simple. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to screenshot this because I feel like this is what I like as well is I've got Mark Guy, who I believe is going to be starting again for Chelsea. We'll see about that, but to have him on my bench, 4.2 mil, absolute steal. So that's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. I can see that my screen has messed up again. This is really frustrating. What's this one? Okay, we can work with that. Always have a backup, my friends. Always have a backup. Right, look at this. Just on the fly here. Are we working? Oh, we're not working yet. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of these. Oh, goodness me. It's pretty frustrating. Just give me a sec. All right, nearly there. I'm nearly there to actually having this solved. Let's do that. Okay, boom. Apologies again, everyone. This isn't a part of the plan. I'm literally just solving problems on the fly here with 117 people watching my live show. Not ideal. Not ideal. Okay, cool. That is pretty much as good as it's going to get at the moment. It's not actually looking too bad. I'll just make myself a little smaller and we'll make this screen bigger and we should be good to go. All right, cool. So ridiculous, all this. There's just a lot of variables when you're going live, my friends. Lots of things can go wrong. How's that looking? I think that is going to do us for this evening. This is our view for the evening, ladies and gents. Okay, so there it is. I've taken a screenshot of it. That's what I'm thinking in terms of wildcard. Let's start getting into some teams because that's what we're all here for. So if I go to... I love how this is happening all the time, like content warning. The following material may contain sensitive material. The following may contain sensitive material. Showing it's just an FPL team. Mental. So if I go to notifications... We've got a bunch of teams we're going to get through this evening. If you are watching and you haven't sent in your team, very simple. Just tag me into an image of it, or just reply to the thread on X for my live show, and I will bring it on screen and we will get into some problem solving together. I'm going to open A little 0% Heineken. Cheers. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. Heineken, if you want to reach out and sponsor me, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. All right, look how janky this is. It's all good. It's all good. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Okay, Geddy in the chat, legend of the game. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Here's my squad for week 10. Boom, boom, boom. Anderson, Redded. You're starting him. I love it. This is like a decent wildcard team. Geddy knows what he's doing. What I like about this team is it's very similar to my wildcard team, so I must be doing something right. Very nice, Geddy. Very, very nice. I like it a lot. You're going to have Senesi coming in for Anderson. I think that makes sense. Goodmanson, Stack. Might want to get rid of one of those Leeds players eventually. I'm sure you're thinking about that. You know, Stack to Xhaka, maybe. Could be a good move in the future. But this is a lovely team. There's not really much to... I mean, Gyökeres, right? Let's have a look at Victor Gyökeres. Where is he? We're going to go forwards. He's top 4 for expected points for forwards. If we go all, it starts getting a little grimmer for our friend Victor. There he is. I mean, he's in the top 20. Is he actually going to do something against Burnley? We wondered to ourselves. I think the concern with Victor Gyökeres is that he's a flat track bully, as they say. And we could well see him absolutely slap against Burnley. Sunderland away is a much harder fixture than it looks on paper. And I wouldn't necessarily back Arsenal to do a total job on Sunderland. And then Tottenham at home. These aren't easy fixtures. I think Burnley away is the best fixture, and that's away. So, yeah, it's a tricky time. It's a tricky time for Victor Gyökeres owners. Is he a keep? Is he a sell? I have got rid of him. I am going to sell Victor Gyökeres this week. I've had enough. I can't keep it up. And I'll show you why. I'll show you why. Oh, for flip's sake. Okay, we've got a bit of a frozen situation again here. Come on. Very frustrating. Let me just chat to you guys whilst we're waiting for that to refresh. Yeah, God AM, you want to send me your team on X? Just pop me into, tag me into an image of your team, and I'll bring it on screen on X. I am at AlfPL_X, if that helps. Sandra, yes, I am an F1 fan. I love F1. It's a beautiful sport. I've actually only just got into it recently. I used to dislike it a lot. I wasn't that much of a fan in the past, but I've started to really, really enjoy it. When I can watch it, I don't necessarily like the issue with late night races, because we don't really have time to watch it at night time. Okay. I'm gonna have to seriously spend a bit of time on this whole screen situation. Apologies again, guys. Yeah, so Victor Gyökeres, I think for me is a sell. I don't like him. but it's hard to. I understand why people are keeping him. It's hard to sell him at this current moment with the fixtures they have. So I think if you have him, you hold him. But you definitely don't buy him at this current moment. All right, Geddy, hope that is helpful, my friend. I hope you have a fantastic game week. I'll make sure I repost all these teams that come in my way. One down. Let's keep going. So we've got Colm, the man, the myth, the legend that is Colm Bugler. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Legend Colm, 50 plus points this game week easily. See, this is Mr. Differential here. Look at this. Petrovic in goal. You're going Petrovic. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I just saw someone like the stream. If you guys could all like the stream, that would be really helpful. And if you're watching on X, if you fancy just popping over to YouTube and hitting like, it really helps me out. And I think there's a hype button nowadays as well. You should be able to hype the stream. Please do that. You'll get points for hyping stuff. I think that's how it works. Haven't really got my head around it yet. So Colm is in the house. Petrovic in goal, not sure about that, but listen, he could get some save points. Gabriel, yes. Munoz, yes. Virgil van Dijk, not sure about Virgil. I think I was watching a bit of Andy earlier. Andy is the GOAT, obviously, of FPL content. He had a few things to say about Virgil van Dijk, and I think he did say that he kind of regrets putting so much money into him, and he probably should have done Gabriel for Virgil a couple of weeks ago. But no one could predict what's happening with Liverpool, right? So they do have good fixtures, so I think you just keep him. But is that a problem for you? Are you happy with Virgil? Good to get your thoughts on that, Com. Midfield is sensational. Bruno, Semenyo, Eze, Grealish. I love Grealish as a differential there. Sarr. Yeah, nice, lovely template with some flavour in there as well. And Voltemada, Haaland, captain. Nothing wrong with this team. I might play James, I might play James. I mean, Tottenham Chelsea is a fiery fixture. I wonder if you play James over Virgil. I just think Liverpool are not in a good place. And form is everything in football. And it's everything in FPL. And I know Chelsea, having said that, Chelsea just lost, right? So maybe I'm talking absolute nonsense. But if it was me, I might just put James in instead of Virgil. But that would be a bit of a coin toss, maybe if I'm feeling punty. You got your captaincy on Haaland. You got a really good midfield. This is going to do well, right? This is not going to get you into any trouble whatsoever. So maybe you just try something here with James instead of Virgil. But I mean, it's Virgil van Dijk, it's Aston Villa, it's at home. So, there's narratives on both sides. Have you put any notes in here, Colm? 50 plus points, yeah, you did. A few notes in there from Colmy boy. We have another frozen screen happening. Goodness me, what is happening tonight? I'll just have to make sure, again, I extend my apologies to anyone who's finding this as frustrating as me. And I will endeavour to fix the ting before the next live show. Repost. And I'll just add a little comment as well. Nice team. CB. Geddy. Yes, Ged, your arrows will be filthy and green. Just positive reinforcement. Woodstock, I'm rolling now that Anderson may start. He's bloody rolling. Woodstock is a rolling. Nice looking team. Anderson's injured, right? Is he no longer redded? Am I missing something? Is Anderson of Fulham injured? Have I missed some injury news? Is not currently injured and has been confirmed to play. Right. Oh man, I sold him. Do I now get Anderson? Maybe get Anderson back in. Bruno, Semenyo, Gakpo, Saka, Sutton. What a crazy midfield that is. Mate, Woodstock, what a team. What a team. I'm going to repost it. What a team, Chris. Sensational. I really like Anderson. That's got me a little bit there. It's got me thinking a bit. There's not much wrong with this team, Chris. I can't fault it. Every week you come to me with a team and I keep saying this is the best team I've seen for some time. This is up there. I don't know how you've managed to get Saka into this team. It almost feels like you're cheating. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, Chris. Yeah, you roll that, mate. You roll that. You roll that for days. Hope your arrows are green and all that. My team blocked for week 10. Hopefully green arrow. I thought you'd already sent me your team, Ged. Let's go back and see if it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. We've done Geddy's, right? Got Nightmare there. Yeah, it's a great camera. It's what I use for my walking videos. Just never considered for the live stream. Is it easy to set up? Text me, lad. Camper's in the chat. If you haven't already, just pop over to YouTube and type in FPL Camper. Go to his YouTube channel and hit subscribe. Guys, we are 4 away from 300 subscribers for FPL Camper. I will put his channel, I'm going to make this real easy. I'm going to put it into the chat. Here's a link to Camper's YouTube channel. Just click that, go onto his channel and hit subscribe. Let's get this to 300 this evening. Come on, we can do that. We can do that, ladies and gents. Come on, 4 away, guys. Come on. Come on. I'm going to hit refresh. I want to see the numbers go up. Someone just help a brother out here. Yes, come on, 297. Guys, 3 more. Who is going to do this? Who is going to be lucky number 300 for FPL Camper? He's got a crazy good rank. He makes some incredible content. He's worth every minute. 298. Come on. Come on, guys. 2 more. 2 more. 300. We did it. Look at that. Camper. There you go, my friend. You're a legend, Camper. Guys, thank you very much for that. He deserves way more than this number here, this guy. He's one to watch. Crazy good rank. The best rank in the content creator universe. I think he's like 30,000th. And he's also doing interesting FPL content. So, absolute legend of the game. Again, just having to be a bit tricky here with the technical stuff. Don't know why the screen keeps freezing, but I am aware of the problem and I am quick with solutions. Here we go. Yeah, Camper, ledge, mate. Enjoy. 300. We did it, baby. Next stop, 400, my friend. Every season, I just like find a content creator who's like doing something cool and special, and I will big them up. Every stream I do. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep moving. Who else have we got? Taxi driver, FPL taxi driver. Right, here we go. Here we go. Let's get some sound effects for these teams, shall we? What's he saying for game week 10? What's he got up his sleeve for game week 10? Sanchez, Tottenham away in goal. Come on. Get real. Come on, get real, taxi driver. You can't play Sanchez, Tottenham away. Having said that, we don't know much about this Chelsea team. Very inconsistent, very unpredictable. They could do something. I'd be tempted to do Dubravka over Sanchez. I know that Arsenal will score, but I also think they're going to have a lot of shots. And Dubravka is a shot-stopping machine. I feel like that could well be like a 5-6 pointer for Dubravka. You heard it here first. I think he will outscore Sanchez this game week. Should we just see what the data is saying? Sanchez predicted more than Dubravka. Quite considerably. So maybe don't listen to me. Where is he? There he is. 3.3 on the right hand side there. Dubravka's predicted 3.3. Sanchez has predicted 3.2. So close. We need to change the range here to... Yeah, it's really close, that, actually. It might be a bit of a coin toss, that one. Taxi driver. Gvardiol, not sure about... Mate, you got too many Man City players in this team. You know, I'm here to roast teams. And when I see problems, and concerns, I will raise them. You got too many Man City players in this team. You've got... I mean, it looks fantastic. Look at the way you've organised this. I mean, props to the organisation of this team. We've got 190 people watching across X and YouTube, by the way. Thanks, everyone, for taking the time to come and say hi. We are rating and roasting FPL teams. It's very simple. If you are new into the stream, all you have to do is simply go to my X profile, put your team, comment it on the pinned tweet on top of my profile, repost it, like it, and we will bring your team on screen on the stream. I mean, you've just got... I'd love to know how many transfers you've got, because I would be getting rid of Gvardiol and Reinders. 100%. 1 Honda Civic %, I'd be getting rid of a Gvardiol and Reinders. You keep Haaland, you captain him, fine, but you have to get rid of Gvardiol and Reinders. They're no good. They're absolutely stinking the place up. Not worth it. Bournemouth are decent as well. I can name you. You know, we're here to help. We're here to help and help. We're here to solve problems and queries. I see a problem here with this team, taxi driver. Let's have a look at some defensive replacements for you. You've got 3 Arsenal already. I mean, could you go Cucurella? Could you go Cucurella? You probably could. Could you go Chalobah? Anderson. Maybe Anderson. Wolves at home, mate. Gvardiol for Anderson, I think, is the move for this team. And then Reinders. Let's have a look. Mbuemo. Yeah, I mean, if you got the money, if you got the cash to do Reinders to Mbuemo and Gvardiol to Anderson, I think that's the way you fix this team. Would anyone agree? Would anyone disagree with that in the chat? I think you need to hedge your bets a little bit. You've got a lot of players from the same team, so I would just try and think about getting rid of 2 of these Man City players. Is that fair, chat? Ken's in the house. Yes, Mr. Bird. Absolute legend of the game. I'll tell the story every time. I used to go live and there'd be no one on my streams and Ken would come and say hi. And I made him my first moderator, so he means a lot to me. He's also over in Malaysia, so for him it's like 3 a.m. and he's just probably finished his shift at the bar. I think he owns a bar in Malaysia, so he's probably finished his shift. He's got back home from a really busy night, Friday night in Malaysia, and he's got me on. He's prepping for FPL. He's ready. He's lurking. He's ready for some green arrows now. He's taking care of business, and he's ready for some green arrows. Taxi driver, I hope that is helpful, my friend. And I've just noticed that my screen does need a bit of a refresh as well, because that apparently is the theme of the stream this evening. The theme of the stream this eve is the stream share refresh. Welcome to the stream share refresh. Can't really say much more about the technical problems I'm having this evening. It's also just really annoying. Like it doesn't feel like a real problem, you know. I'm just having to just frequently just refresh the screen. I'll stop talking about it. Who have we got next? We've got Wrexham.fan. Thoughts? Pope, love Pope. Yeah, great shout. Pope's a good shout here. Gabriel Tim, yeah, look at that defense, fantastic. Look at the midfield, and then up front. This is a nice team. It's a very differential team. I really like it a lot. I'd love to get Voltamada in. One thing I'd say is Mateta is the XG beast at the moment. You might want to get Mateta in your team. He's got Brentford at home. He's on pens. He's hungry. He's absolutely hungry. He's rabid for goals. So if it was me, my friend, the only thing I would think about is trying to get Mateta in. Apart from that, that's a 9 out of 10 team. Really decent team, that. I think you're going to have a great game week. Good luck. Good luck, Wrexham.fan. And I will just say Mateta in, just in case they've left the stream or anything. Mateta in, the only question mark I have, because great team. Great stuff. I hope you have a fantastic... Oh, got to give him a follow as well. Next up, we got FPL FOMO, legend. I hope you're doing well, FOMO. I just want to keep an eye on the chat as well. I just want to make sure I'm saying hi to everyone. Yeah, God AEM, I got you, man. I will make sure I go through all the teams. Nino, hope you're doing well. Would I drop my team? Yeah, Nino, if you just pop it onto... If one of the moderators could, whenever anyone asks how to do the team, if someone could just like let people know, that would be super helpful, because I can't keep an eye on the stream, on the chat all the time. There we go. Nigel Manson on Ayrton Senna. Yes, Colm, I remember those guys. Radu, no mate, don't do your ID. What if you don't want to put it on X? That's fine. I'll give you another option. You just go to Discord. I've got a Discord set up for this exact problem. Yeah, like DM McDonald sent me theirs. There we go. All right, I'm going to put the Discord link into the chat as well. Normally it's at the top here. Where is it? That's annoying. Hopefully I can Just so many small like issues tonight. Why can I not invite people? Create invite. There we go. Copy. All right. Just constantly solving issues this evening. All right, I've just popped the Discord link into the chat, Radu. So if you want to send your team that way, you absolutely can. I'm giving you options. The preferable way is to do it in X, but if you want to do it that way, you can also. DM McDonald, I also see you've sent it in Discord, so I will make sure I look at that. Yeah, I got you, DM. No worries, mate. FPL Useless, hope you're doing well. Mikika, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, sorry. I think I missed your chat from earlier. Just pop it in Discord. I've sent the link. You have to make an X account. That's absolutely fine. If you check this out, I'm a bit beardy at the moment. I've been moving. I've not had time to like groom. So has anyone got Gianni's what is it? Gianni's bloody Manscaped discount code, because I need to shave. You guys having a little F1 chat. Love that. Yeah, it looks like Lando might do it, right? Which I'm excited about. I've been rooting for Lando. I do love McLaren, you know. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. Goldfinger, hope you're doing well. I'm Croatian, so fair enough, mate. If you're going for the Croatian vibe, fair play to you. If it was me, I'd probably just hedge bets. Just looking out for any of the chats that I'm missing. Foxy, good evening, Foxy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. My friend Foxy. That one's for you, my bro. FPL HQ in the house. How has trick-or-treating been, everyone? No, you're not spamming at all, DM. All good, mate. Yeah, my wife loves Hamilton, if that's the question. A big fan of Hamilton. I actually, you know, a bit controversial, but I came into the sport, I missed Hamilton's reign, right? I missed his reign. I wasn't into F1. I only got into F1 in the last 3 years. And what I would say is that I'm a bit sick of Lewis. I'm a bit like, mate, he should have just retired. I find it a bit sad. It's a bit like when David Brent's, when he, The Office Christmas Special season 2. No, not season 2. I should just say The Office Christmas Special. When he's back in the office and he's sort of lingering, it's sort of like, come on, mate. What are you doing there? Come on, David. Surely not, mate. You haven't just gone to the Christmas party. Who in their right mind goes to the Christmas party after you've been fired? Do you know what I mean? That is so insane. Why was he invited? Why was he invited? Is it David Brent's fault? I don't know. But that's how I feel about Lewis Hamilton. Controversial. I know he is an absolute national icon. I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for saying that. And if my wife heard me, she'd give me a slap in the back of the head because she loves Lewis. And my sister loves Lewis as well. But for me, I'm just a bit like, mate, come on. Is it time? Leave the F1 before F1 leaves you, etc. Everybody's wife loves Hamilton. It's so true, Useless. That is so true. Should we just put that onto X? Mate, you should post that. Post it and I'll repost it. And sorry, I need to focus a little bit. Alex has sent me FOMO. Yeah, FOMO Ledge. Okay, I got you, man. Sorry, I just got a bit distracted there. Rhea, Lacroix, Tarkovsky, Munoz. Very different defense. Undai, Semenyo, Bruno, Saka, Gordon, Mateta, Yoko. Wow, this team is mental. You're going Haalandless. FOMO, you're always up to mad shit, man. You are always you're flying close to the sun every game week. This is a man who has taken the rule book. The rule book that states, oh, you got to captain a player with high ownership or whatever, you know. You got to buy this player this week, you know. And he's gone, you know what, I'm just going to enjoy myself. I'm going to captain Mateta. I'm going to play Gyökeres and Mateta. I'm not going to have Salah or Haaland. And that is the man we're dealing with here. He is rogue. He is FPL FOMO. You get all the sound effects, FOMO. All the sound effects, my friend. Absolute legendary stuff here from the man, the myth, the moment, FPL FOMO. I like it, man. I just don't know about Gyökeres. I feel like he's not the guy. Gyökeres is not worthy of this team. That's how I feel about it. Like, if you had Voltemada, I'd be like, whoa, like, this is madness. And Gordon's a bit of a question mark as well. I like everything else about it. You haven't got Gabriel or Timber. There's a bit of an issue there, right? But I hope this goes well for you, my friend. You deserve it. Because you're playing the game your own way. I might just quote post that one. FOMO's thrown the rule book out the window. Why does everyone's wife love Lewis Hamilton? Hey? It's a good t-shirt, isn't it? Why does everyone's wife love Lewis Hamilton? And it looks like we've got to do a screen share refresh, because that is the theme. You guys know it's the theme of the live show tonight. You see, this is the thing about going live. There are so many things that can go wrong. And the problem I'm struggling with right now is so niche. And I could imagine someone going live for the first time having this problem. It would just end the live show. And this is just years of self-taught problem solving here. You're seeing it on the fly. No one taught me this stuff, guys. I learned it all myself. Right, we're back in the game. FOMO, you're a legend. I hope this goes really well for you, my friend. Who we got next? We've got Alex. Do I know Alex? I don't think I do. Do I follow back? Alex, welcome to the Alphaverse. The water's warm, my friend. Right, what we got here? We got Rhea Dubravka. I think you pronounced that Chor, by the way. I think I heard that on one of Harry's streams or Harry's videos. Gabriel Munoz, Timber, Tarkovsky, King, Sar, Semenyo, Undai, Doku, Ekitike, Harley. Very differential team here. You've gone Arsenal, 3 Arsenal defence. I like it. I'm not sure about Doku. I'm not sure about João Pedro. Apart from that, this is a nice team. I guess you bench João Pedro. I'd probably bench... Who do you bench in defence there? Maybe Tarkovsky? I think it would need to be. Yeah, Sunderland away. Yeah, you bench Tarkovsky. I'm not sure about Doku, you know. I think I would change Doku if it was me. I might do like Doku to... Who do we like in midfield? Around Doku's price tag. Where is Doku? Why is he not coming up? I don't think Doku's remotely up there in terms of predicted points. The data's not there for Doku, just saying. Doku, there he is. He's only predicted 3.8 points against Bournemouth at home. Nah, mate, Doku's a sell. Doku's a sell. Soboslai would be a good shout. And do you have Enzo? I think Enzo is the guy actually. Doku to Enzo. I think that is the move for this one, for this team. You've already got an Everton player as well, so hedge your bets. Excuse me. Ignore what I just said. Yeah, I think Doku to Enzo would be the move that I tried to make here. And maybe like João Pedro out for someone else. Maybe Voltamado. I hope that's helpful, mate. Oh, the post's been deleted. Mate, Alex deleted his post. Okay. Camper. We got him to 300, ladies and gents. We got him to 300. We made history this evening. Let's see where he's ended up. He's on 301. Legend. Look at that. He's in the chat. He sent me his team. Already made two free transfers, Mateta and Timber in, but I also went with Mbeumo, and I'm contemplating whether I should sell Gordon for him this game week, or can it wait? Gordon is playing West Ham. If it's me, I think you do it. I think you're like -4 him in at this point. Like, he is a ridiculous player. I think you do it. Who did you say you can do it for? Gordon, mate. Yeah, I think you do it. I mean, Mbeumo's top 5 midfielders predicted points, 5.2 predicted points. Sorry, I'm really having a bit of a brain melt here. Gordon, let's see where he is. All right, 4.5 predicted points for Gordon. Yeah, his minutes just aren't good. You know, the problem with Newcastle is that they've just got so many games happening. They've got Europe. They're really struggling for players. He'll come off. It'll come off at like 70 minutes. Therein lies the problem, you know. Like, let's have a look at Newcastle's fixtures outside the Prem. They got 5th of November. They got Athletic Club at home. Fair enough. They don't have to travel, but still, like, they'll want Gordon to be fresh. Do you know what? I've just noticed we're frozen again. For crying out loud. Sorry, team. I'm doing my best here to try and keep an eye on the problem. We were just talking about Camper's team, and what we're saying is that I don't know how I feel about Anthony Gordon. He feels like a sell to me. What do you guys think in the chat? Is he a sell or is he a keep? I think he's a sell. I think the chat would agree. They've got Athletic Club coming up at midweek. His minutes will be managed. It doesn't feel to me like Anthony Gordon is a keep, despite it being West Ham. I would get Mbeumo into your team as soon as possible. Get it done, because Mbeumo's got some good fixtures, and he is the man at Man United. Apart from that, this team's great, mate. And also, your rank's ridiculous. So, I'll just in case... are you in the chat still? Just in case you've gone off somewhere, Camper, I'll just say... Yeah, do it. And Mbeumo in. Who's next? We've got Shane FPL. Yes, over in New Zealand. We are international, my friends. 2 free transfers, 0.5 mil in the bank. I'm pretty sure I'm rolling. Any suggestions? I think you roll that, mate. Yeah, I think you roll that. There's no issues here. You got no issues, Shane. Great team. You got your captaincy on Haaland. That's the way to do it. Should be a good game week. And even if it's not a good game week, your rank will not be hindered because you're doing the thing that needs to be done, which is Haaland cap. You got to play the game. You got to play the community. Unfortunately, we have access to all of this content. We have FPL Harry. We got, Andy. We got Raptor. We got Focal. Scout, all the big names are making all this amazing content. So you have a lot of players who are just going to do the same thing, unfortunately, which will be Captain Erling Haaland. That's the game that we play, unfortunately. Some people are going to say the game's dead. I get it. I understand why, because it is sometimes a little bit silly and pointless. It seems silly, pointless template to Captain Haaland, and it's a bit of a shame, but you just have to do it at this stage in the season. So with that being said, there's nothing else that can really hurt you with this. You've got a lot of really good players. The only thing that's missing really is Mateta. But I think Voltemada is a perfectly good CF to have. So I think, yeah, roll, mate. Agree with you, Shaney boy. Yeah, Camp is saying roll. I'll just say... well, I just saw Panda. I just saw Panda put his... That's so good. Panda's great. Let's just put another panda in there. Why not? It's a pandery kind of evening. Hope that's helpful, Shaney boy. Hope you have a good green arrow this week. Alex is back. Here he is. Okay, that post has been deleted. What's happening with Alex? He keeps replying and then deleting his posts. Is this the post? This looks like it might be the post. All right, Alex. Hope you're well, mate. Looks like you've been tinkering. Let's just see if he has been tinkering or not. What did it look like before? Has he got rid of Doku? Yeah, he has got rid of Doku. Oh, he's benched Doku. Okay. Yeah, it's a good team, that. Just captaincy on Haaland, mate. Is that a mistake? You've done Semenyo. I mean, I like it, but I think if Haaland slaps, you're in trouble, because 80% of the community are captaining Haaland. So I like the bravery of it. I love the minerals, but I would say it's not worth doing that at this moment in the season. I get it. You might be feeling fruity, a little bit of spice this weekend. You know, you've woken up on a Friday and you're thinking, it's bloody game week 10. I'm captaining Semenyo. Just pull it back a little bit. Pop it on Haaland. Enjoy your weekend. Because you're going to enjoy it either way if you captain Haaland. Because most people have captained him. And if he blanks, not a problem. If he slaps, your rank is absolutely murdered. And it is Man City away. They're playing each other. Guys in the chat, would you agree with me? Haaland's your captaincy, isn't he? He's your captaincy this week. It has to be. Let's not kid ourselves. Alex, if you're still out there, my friend, you got to captain Haaland. Pop your C on Haaland, my friend. And feet up this weekend. Gotta be. Traction. What you saying, Alfredo? Yeah, mate. Just here doing a live show, innit? I just want to have a look at FOMO's having fun. Yes, you are, my friend. I love it. FPL FOMO doesn't really have FOMO, I guess. Damn straight. FOMO's his own boss. He's taken that book. He's taken that rule book. He's picked it up and he's chucked it out the window. And he said this. He said this to his book as he's thrown out the window. He said, "Get out. Get out. Get out of here, rulebook. This is my house." That's what he's done. He's gone, "This is my house.
Get out.
Get out of here, rulebook. Moved to a single blade razor 2 years ago. Was a life changer. Might have to look into some... I might shave tomorrow, actually. I'm sick of it. Look at this. Thing for me, guys, is I can't really grow a beard. You see that, right? It's just rubbish. It's fluff. My whole life, never really grown a beard. I'm one of them. And it just looks really lame. It's like Walter White's, you know, when before pre-Heisenberg, when he's got that really lame moustache. Sort of like that. Nothing good about it. So I think tomorrow, before I take the lad to football, I'll have to have a shave. Hamilton thought Ferrari was the next big car, but McLaren upset the apple cart. Damn straight, Chris. Lewis made a mistake by going to Ferrari. FOMO, just don't ask what I rank. Mate, just enjoy it. Just keep enjoying it. Sandra saying a costly mistake regarding Lewis, I believe. Lou Heitzma, I hope I've said that right. Welcome to the stream, mate. Max supporter here. Love it. You know what? I'm not one of these guys who are like, oh, I love Lewis. I hate Max. I actually think Max Verstappen is fantastic for F1. You get Max driving at his best. Everyone needs to up their game. It's a higher intensity race. He's important for the sport. When Max isn't racing at his best, it's boring, in my opinion. Having said that, I do think he's a bit of a, like, from a personal level. You know what was big for me in F1, right? I don't like the fact that he rammed Russell. I was like, how is that just happened? Like, I get it that he's like an athlete and he's in that moment. What happened? Like Charles Leclerc like clipped him, and then he had like a crazy 5 seconds on the track, and then he just rammed into Russell, obviously intentionally. And I was thinking, he has to be banned for that. Imagine like the amount of things that can go wrong in a car like that. Imagine if he like clipped something on Russell's car and it exploded, or like it flipped over. You can't be doing that, man. It's the same thing as when Cantona like kicked the fan, in my opinion. Like, you've got to be banned for that. You have to be banned. And for me, like, I know it's a bit lame, but it is reckless. It's really reckless doing something like that. So for me, Max is a great driver, but I think personally he's just a bit of a dick. It's just like, there's something not quite right with that guy. No offense though, a big fan. I'm as much of a fan as Max as much as I'm not, if that makes sense. What else? Let's just see. Chat predictions. Who will win the Premier League? Chat predictions. Who will win the Prem? I think we all know it's going to be Arsenal, right? Let's not kid ourselves. I am an Arsenal fan. I live in North London. I will be going to the parade, and it feels like this is, I mean, it's going to take a lot for us to not win it this year. I think the thing that hindered us previously is the lack of squad depth, and now we have that. Havertz is about to come back. Odegaard will come back. So I think it is Arsenal. Let's ask AI. Who will win the Premier League 25-26? Look at data and all betting odds, and give us the most educated answer. And I'll say, do your best work. I'll just say be great. Be great. You've got to sort of like enforce AI, is what I found in these times. The most likely winner of the 25 is Liverpool. Oh, come on. You're absolutely off your rocker. Mate. That did not just happen. Is most likely to be Liverpool. Is this a joke? Liverpool have been rubbish. Are you looking at the latest data? This is AI. Like, we're not. Everyone's like, AI is taken over. It's not. It's so bad. Like, it's so bad. You are correct. Liverpool are not currently performing at a title contending level based on the latest form and league data. They have won Man City, Arsenal, Aston Villa. So Liverpool are not favourites. I mean, what just happened? You guys just saw that on screen, right? I'm here. I've just asked that question. I'm not even going to... Let's not get into it. It's just dumb. Like, AI, I'm sick of it. I'm actually just sick of AI. It is Arsenal. We all know that. Traction. Sorry, mate. I got completely distracted. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying hi to everyone in the chat is what happened there. Papalopatus, hope you're doing well, mate. I've sent many pics to my team. I don't really use Twitter, so I don't know how it works properly. Sorry for the spam. Deleted 2 of the pictures thinking... Oh, okay, that's Alex. Got you, man. It's all good. No worries, mate. Geddy, just want to make sure I'm saying hi to Cash Yap, Radia. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Zyko saying yes, baby, Liverpool. Yeah, AI is shit. AI is rubbish. I always thought Arne Slot was AI. Yeah, it does look AI, doesn't it, Colm? Will my team be analysed? Absolutely, Cash Yap. Absolutely. I sent one on Twitter. Is that fine? Yes, it is. I got you, bro. Right, let's get through some more teams. Just keeping on time. What are we on? We're on 8:30. Absolutely flown by. Okay. Traction. Raya, Timber, Gabriel, Alderete. Not sure about that, mate. I mean, Everton at home. Yeah, fair. All right. I mean, Chalobah? I might do Chalobah over Alderete. I think Chalobah's up there in terms of predicted points. Should we do a little player comparison for you? Just because it's you, Traction. We're doing Chalobah. Chalobah for Alderete. It's very close, and Alderete's got more points than Chalobah. So it's fair enough, yeah. I mean, Alderete, yeah. All right. He's predicted more points. It looks like it's a bit of a coin toss. Bruno, Minte, Semenyo, Sarr midfield. Yeah, that's sensational. Mateta, Haaland, Vortamont. Yeah, I'm a bit jealous of this team. It's very good. Any questions come with that? Yeah, Traction. I think that should be a good game week, mate. Should be a good GW. Filthy and green from Panda. Filthy and green. Filthy and green arrows. Just going to repost that from my friend Nate. Ken, yes, mate. See how many more teams we got. We've got quite a few to get through. Opta predicted final table. There we go. No rings, just wins. Arsenal are going to absolutely breeze it, apparently. It's great. If anyone is not familiar, I do a live show with a gentleman called Rupert, aka FPL Semi-Casual. As you can see here, guys, I am so dialed into the Prince Andrew stuff. It's been an insane week. Not even going to get into it. But I could talk about that. I might start a new YouTube channel, just like talking about news and stuff. But I don't watch news. But when I get brought into something, I'm really into it. Anyway, I have a show with Rupert, FPL Semi-Casual. It looks like we got another frozen screen. For crying out loud. And he is a Man United fan. He keeps just taking the piss out of Arsenal. It's constant. He's just always at me. Second FC, set piece FC, giving it all that. You know, Man United win a couple of games. He's like, we're back. And I got one thing to say to you, Rupert.
Get out.
Get out, Rupert. What I will say is that Rupert will be coming to the Arsenal parade when we win it. So if Man United win it, I have to go to the Man United parade. But I don't think we've got an issue there. It doesn't feel like it's going to be Man United. Man United predicted 10th. That's so funny. Goodness me. I might send that to him. We can't have frozen again. I just literally refreshed it and I got this frozen again. Oh, it just never ends, man. I just got to figure this thing out. All right, we've got 258 people watching across X and YouTube. Absolutely sensational. Big up to you all. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a great Halloween Friday. It's nice that Halloween's on a Friday, isn't it? Kieran's in the chat. Yes, Kieran. Popolopatus sent on Discord. I got you. Don't worry. I will bring it up. Late joining. Good to see you, Kieran. Hope you're well, mate. Do you want to send your team in, Kieran? I'll bring it up on screen. Just want to make sure I'm looking at all the chat. Cool. Ken, I got you, my friend. Sorry for the delay with this, Ken. So we got Raya, Senesi, Van der Ven, Tarkovsky. Yeah, fair enough. Saka, Caicedo. I like Caicedo. Bruno, Reinders, Voltemada. Okay, the only two things there are Reinders and Gyökeres, I would say, are the problems. But again, Gyökeres is such a coin toss. Honestly, I rage wildcarded on Sunday after benching Van der Ven. And one of the first things I did was get Gyökeres out. It's not sustainable. If we go to the points for the season so far, let's go to forwards, and we'll look at our friend Victor. Look, it's so bad. He's not in the top 10 for points. He's got. Let me read his history in FPL. Just coughing. Leeds at home. Well, actually, there's a game before that. Man United away, 1 point. Leeds at home, 12 points. Leeds at home, 12 points. Then Liverpool away, 1. And then it's 6. Then 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's a sell. That is horrendous form. And he's £9 million. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a world where Victor Gyökeres is £9 million and he's scored where is he? He scored 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points since game week 5. That is not ROI, as they say. He's a sell. He's an absolute bloody sell. I don't want him to be a sell. I'm an Arsenal fan. I want him to do well. But as an FPL manager, he is not the guy. So, again, I'm here, Ken, my friend, my good friend. I'm here to give it to you straight, like a pear cider made out of 100% pears. Victor Gyökeres is a problem. Reinders is a problem. I would try and get Mateta in if you could. I would probably get Umbuemo in for Reinders. If you can do Umbuemo in and Mateta in for Reinders and Gyökeres, that would be a sensational use of 2 transfers. Having said that, I think Reinders is 100% a sell. Gyökeres might be worth keeping because of the fixtures. But I rage sold him on Sunday before he dropped in price. And I got Mateta in before he rose in price. So I hope that's helpful, my friend. A couple of things to think about. I mean, this could just be a roll. You could just roll this and have a couple of transfers next game week. That could be the move as well. That's probably the smart thing to do. If you're sort of just a bit sick of Gyökeres, there are much better options out there. Mateta could seriously hurt you this week, in my opinion. I hope you're doing very well. By the way, this little logo here from... Oh, mate. The reason I don't follow Mr. Bird right now is because I just see I've got to do another refresh. I just need to get a producer, guys. I need a producer. That's the dream. You know, that's the only dream I have. Just a producer that can just help me with this stuff. I might just have to call James at Juice and be like, mate, what's happening here? Help me. I'm seeing James, actually. Semi-Casual and I will be on the Juice show on the 11th of November. So pop that in your calendars. Should be a fun time. We're going to take over. Semi-Casual and I are taking over. The FFC fan. Is it Raju? Is that the name in the chat? Where are you? Cash App. I think this is you. Bench isn't great, but holding Muniz will be rewarded. I love that. Great cheap striker option when he's back starting. VDV not ideal, but hoping to spike another jammy haul. 380k overall rank. Nice, mate. Good description. Pope, Timber, Van der Ven, Lacroix. I don't mind Van der Ven at Chelsea at home, to be fair. Saka, Enzo, and Buemo, Sarr, Semenyo, sensational midfield. There's nothing wrong with this team. Yeah. Just play it cool, you know. You just go with this team for the next few game weeks. You'll get some points and you'll definitely go up in the rank. Great stuff. Nice to meet you. Just in case you have I need to follow back. I was saying a minute ago, the reason I just saw I didn't follow Mr. Bird. The reason is because I've got a new X account, as a lot of you already know, and I'm trying to follow everyone back and follow my old friends, but it's quite difficult, as you can imagine. But I made that logo for Mr. Bird way back when. FPL Mr. Bird, great name, legend. Hope you're doing well, Ken. Yeah, we saw that from No Rings, Just Wins. Predicted. Look at that. I should just tag Reaper in that. I might just tag Rupert and Foxy, because Foxy's also giving it all that. And George, maybe. Yeah, let's do George. Hungry Schlobberschlei. FPL Foxy. I'm throwing shots here. And then I might just add in Aston. Aston Brown. Here we go. Here we go. All right, done. It's bloody done. Man United 10th. I'm gonna get so much stick for this. Buckle up. Buckle up. Who else we got? We got Kieran. There he is, planning Fulkrug and Bruno to Voldemort and Sarr. Love that already. Love that already, Kieran. Great stuff. Petrovic, Lacroix, Gabriel, Mukiele, Munoz, Saka and Eze is sensational. Gakpo, Sarr, Voltemada, Haaland. Nice team. Very nice team. Yeah, this will do well. Next few game weeks, you're all set, and you've got Senesi and Semenyo on the bench. Fantastic, Kieran. Love it, mate. Repost. The only thing missing could be Mateta, but you got 3 Palace players anyway. I'm not sure about the double up on Palace defense. Just me personally. I might get a Chelsea would you get a Chelsea defender? It's probably bad advice actually, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at defense. Yeah, like Cucurella, man. He looks so good. I might actually try and get Cucurella in my wildcard team. He's like playing as a forward. Yeah, I wouldn't get a Liverpool player at the moment. So the next one is Matthias Nunes. Not happening, right? Chalobah. It's Cucurella, Chalobah, James maybe. Instead of that. Instead of 2 CP defenders, that might be the only thing there. But great team, Kieran. Hope all is well, mate. Everkhan is in the chat, best friend of the channel. I will get through all of the teams. I'll just say hi to everyone in the chat. Popolotopus, we said hi to. Zyko, Nino. Who else? Traction, yes. The FFC fan, cheers for the review. Finished 3K last year and trying to bear it this year. Nice one, mate. Legend. That's really good. 3K finish. Yes, Jack. Hope you're doing well, man. Jack Attack is in the chat. FPL HQ, you know how we roll. I sent my team, but it isn't sending. Don't know why. Did you send it in Discord? You can pop it into Discord if you want. Are you in here? Let's do these. Okay, so DM McDonald, I think I may have missed him. I'm sorry. And Ever, I will get to yours as well. I've got to make sure I'm getting through everyone's teams. So DM McDonald, Pope, Manoz, Byrne, Gabriel, Eze, Semenyo, Gakpo, Enzo, Haaland. What a disgustingly incredible team that is. I really like this team a lot. Yeah. Yeah, DM. Fantastic. How do I reply? Great team, mate. Nothing wrong with that. And then we'll do FPL. I think that's Papalopoulos. Raya, Tarkovsky, Gabriel, Lacroix, Ndai, Semenyo, Saka, and Buemos. Wow, another really good team. Captain on Haaland. Yeah. Delicious. There's nothing wrong with that team whatsoever, my friend. You're in good stead for the game week. Some might say Raya's a bit expensive. And also, he just doesn't get save points because Arsenal are just so good. So I might do Raya down to another defender and then invest elsewhere. I don't necessarily think you need 2 Everton players either, for being totally honest. I might do Raya down to a cheaper goalkeeper and then maybe do Ndai up to. And die up to like maybe can you get Gakpo in this team somehow? Gakpo in this team would be a ridiculous upgrade from Ndai, in my opinion. And again, you don't need Sunderland away. That's a hard fixture, man. I don't think you need 2 Everton players. It's all about form, and Sunderland are just killing it. They're in great form. They're a good team, very well drilled. That's the only thing. Reply. Get rid of one of your Everton players. IMO. Mikika. Pickford, Minoes, Gabriel, Cucurella, Longstaff, and Buemo, Minter, Semenyo. You captain Haaland this game week, in my opinion. Bournemouth at home. I mean, listen, I like Buemo captain, not in Forest. That does make sense, but I don't think it's the time to do it. But I could well be wrong. Like, good luck with it. If you are going Buemo, I respect it massively. I haven't got the minerals for a move like that at the moment. I made moves like that last year and it killed me. I was so brave last year, went completely against the grain, and it killed me every game week. So I'm not doing that again. I haven't got the headspace for it. So hopefully we are coming through. We've got 360 people watching across X and YouTube. That is wild, guys. That is absolutely wild. If you could go over to, if anyone is watching, what is your Discord? Cash App. I popped it into the chat earlier, but I can do it again for you, all right? Just because it's you, my friend. Just because it is you. Invites. Normally the Discord invites are at the top. There we go. I got it. Cash App. Here you go, my friend. It is in the chat. I just popped it in there. Yeah, DM. No worries, mate. I hope you have a great game week. Let me know if you get in there, Cash App. Let me know if any issues. It should be quite straightforward. Bench boosting next week. Need to sell Livramento finally next week. Hate Senesi. Yeah, you captain Haaland. That's the only thing I'd say here with this. Like, forget about bench boosting next week. The challenge here is the Haaland stuff. I would captain him over Buemo this week. I think Cash App is typing, so we'll look out for that. Everkhan, he's in the chat. Raya, Senesi, Gvardiol, Calafiori, Lacroix, and Buemo, Saka, Semenyo, Sarr, Mateta, Haaland. Absolutely sensational. Are you doing Saka captain? Because I just, you know what the main thing is here is that this is about managing something more than just Haaland versus Saka, and it is managing an FPL asset who could well get taken off at 60, 70 minutes, being Saka, versus a player who will play 90 minutes, 90 plus minutes. Like, Haaland's a beast, and there is no other player. You know what? I just saw that my screen's frozen again. Here we go. Come on. I've got 2 now up, for crying out loud. Just as I was writing my flow about Haaland. You got a player in Haaland who is absolutely hungry for goals. He's hungry for minutes. He wants to. He's literally saving that team. They're almost a one-man team at the moment, and it is Erling Braut Haaland. And I just can see Saka's minutes getting managed. But again, it's Burnley away, so he could well end up getting a pen and an assist. But I just think Haaland's. I feel like he's going to get more minutes. Like, I think on the prediction tool, you actually get. Yeah, you do get minutes predicted. Let's have a look if they've got anything on Saka versus Haaland. Yeah, look, so 84 minutes and then Haaland's 89. So it's actually not that much of a difference. But I think it's realistically Saka comes off for like 75, 80 minutes. Particularly if Arsenal are having a good game. Whereas I think Haaland just plays every game 90 minutes. So I just think Haaland's the captaincy shout for this game week. Apart from that, mate, this is a sensational team. Got some fireworks going off tonight. So just in case, I'll just pop your C on Haaland, my friend. We're already getting some. George has replied. Where's your team? No rings, just wins. Mate. Mate, come on. Where have I missed your team? Send me your team. Sorry if I missed it. Sorry if I missed it, bro. I will, of course, roast your team. Where are you? Look, I'm looking in all of my notifications and I am not seeing you pop up anywhere. No rings, just wins. Did you send it earlier? Oh, Michael Norman, I need to do your team as well. Oh, mate, I'm so sorry. You were actually the first to send it. That's so bad of me. Bro, I'm so sorry. I got you. Here we go. Royce, Timber, Gahey, Gabriel, Xhaka, Saka, Foden, Gordon, Semenyo, Mateta, Haaland. No rings, just wins. This team has problems. It has problems. There are things going for it. Like, you got your captaincy on Haaland. I think that's great. I don't like Foden. I don't like Gordon. And I think Saka's minutes could get managed this week. So, I think what you want to do is... Colm is captaining Haaland, but who for you think is a better captain choice between Gabriel and Saka? I think Gabriel. I think I'd go Gabriel over Saka. Yeah, I would. I think I would. I mean, I just got rid of Saka. I've just got rid of him. I'm wildcarded Saka out, which is mad, I know, but he's not... I don't think he's worth the money. He's going to get taken off in games. You need players who are going to play the 90. Gabriel is a player who will play the 90. Haaland is a player who will play the 90. It's the first thing that you need to look at when you're thinking about captaincy. Semenyo is a player who will play the 90, right? Gordon isn't, and this is a good segue into No Rings' team here. Gordon, Foden, Saka, this is a bit of a weak spot here within this team. It's a great team apart from that midfield. And I might just do something like Umbuemo in. Gakpo in. Let's have some more mids. Bruno in. Enzo in. Right, Sarr in. There are options here instead of these three. Saka could well have a really good game week, and I might be kicking myself by the end of this game week. Potentially, you know how this game goes. That could well be the case. I've got rid of him. I'm thinking about getting Eze in. Just because of the price tag, and I think Eze is a bit more explosive at this current moment. I think he will also play most minutes. Because Martinelli's out, Odegaard's out, and that's like prime Eze territory. So, yeah, I would think about getting rid of those three chaps there. Foden and Gordon 100%. Saka's less of an issue, but I think Foden and Gordon just aren't it. So I've given you a list there of players you could go after. Cunha even, yeah, like I'd be up for that. Undai. Don't rate Foden as an asset at all. Rice is up there. Man, I want Rice. I hope that's helpful. No rings. I'm sorry for the late response to your team. Michael, you're up next, my friend. Actually, I should just reply as well. I'll just say Foden and Gordon. Foden and Gordon are probs. IMO. Michael Norman. We've got another screen. It's just so incredible. I just keep having to look at what I'm sharing because of this issue that I keep having this evening. You know, we're rolling with the punches this evening, ladies and gents. We are solving problems on the fly. I'll just have to spend a bit of time. Also, I can contact support for Ecamm. That they should be able to help me out. Michael, sorry, mate. You also were someone who sent it in way before the stream started. Dubravka, Gahey, Senesi, Gabriel, Timber, Van der Ven. Great defense. Mint. Why are you going 5-2-3? Minte, Semenyo, Gyökeres. I think you're lacking a bit in midfield, mate. I would probably do. I'd probably bench Semenyo, bring in Reinders, and then sell Reinders for an Enzo or an Eze. Not an Eze because you've got 3 Arsenal. A Sarr. There are plenty. We just went through the midfielders. Mbuemo. You know. I don't think that the defence is. I don't think Senesi's necessarily the option. I think Van der Ven's going to have a tricky game as well. So I think it depends how many free transfers you got. But I would think about getting some more midfielders in. The midfielders are the key at the moment, I think. You'd need to have at least be playing 3 midfielders. I hope that's helpful, my friend. Let's see who else is knocking about. We did Ever's team. We've got another screen freeze. I can't believe it. It's happening like every 30 seconds. How is this continuing to happen? We're on 422 people watching across X and YouTube. That's so good. I hope you're all having a sensational weekend. This is one of the longer live streams I've done in my YouTube career. We're almost up to 2 hours. We've got a team here from Lukash Itch. Sanchez, Timber, Gabriel, Senesi. Who's that? Don't know how to say that name. Bijol? Semenyo, Fernandez, Foden, Sarr, Mateta, Haaland. I like the team. You got Captain Haaland. You going Gabriel? Boy. I think you Captain Haaland. I think you play it safe. You don't need to do a move like that at this point in the season. Do it game week 30, you know. You don't need to do it in game week 10. Just go play the community as well. You know, there's an element of that. I think Haaland could hurt a few this week. There's just no need to be brave. There's no need to be brave at this current moment in the season. Apart from that, and also I don't know about this Bijol guy, honestly. I might play like Reinders over him. I mean, if you can do Reinders to Mbuemo and then play him instead of Bijol, I think that might be the move. Brighton away, I just don't see it. And I've never heard of this player before, so I mean that's another thing altogether. That's my bad. So I'm going to say Captain Haaland, Cap Haaland, and buy Mbuemo somehow. Good luck, mate. Almost 500 people watched on X. That's wild. I think a lot of them will be bots. Let me just take a quick look here. I'm just going to the control center on YouTube. All right. No, I wouldn't say Bruno to Mbuemo. I'd say get them both in. You know, that would be my take on that team we just saw. Yeah, get. I mean, I'd just do. I'll bring it up. I would just do Reinders out for. I mean, maybe not Mbuemo if you want to hedge bets, right? If you think you've got Bruno already, you don't need Mbuemo. Do Reinders for who's another decent-ish, like Enzo, Gakpo, you know? I don't mind a Bruno and Mbuemo double up, I must say. Yeah, sorry, Zeitgol. Yeah, Zeitgol, that's what I'm saying. Cash App, yeah, did you? Oh, you got your. Sorry, mate, yeah, you've been waiting for a while, haven't you? Let's have a look. Gamer, there he is. Welcome to the Alphaverse, my friend. I got you. So you got Pope in goal, Byrne, Gabriel, Mukiele, Saka, Undai, Sarr, Semenyo, Thiago, Voltemada, Haaland, Cap. Great team. Great team. This is going to do well. I'm very sure of that. What I would say is the only thing that you're missing here, my friend, is a bit of Mateta. So I would just consider that. That could be the only thing that could hurt you. But I wouldn't necessarily get him in. Maybe you don't need him because Thiago Voltemada could do enough for you. But I think Mateta's going to have a really good couple of game weeks. And he's going to be very highly owned as well. So just some things to think about there. But all in, mate, that's a great team. I think this is going to do really well. I'll just say Mateta, the only thing to be wary of. Good luck. Cool. I think we're now out of teams. A fish. Are there any others? My rule is I will continue to stream until all the teams are done. I think all the teams are done. We got through a lot. I think we must have got through about 25 teams tonight. Must be about that number. It's been a really good stream. Up to almost 500 viewers on X and YouTube. Incredible. If you haven't already, please give it a like and a subscribe. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to check as well whilst I'm here. I'm quite close to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'll just see where I'm at with it. I'm like 200 away from 10,000 subscribers. Madness. Yeah, I'm going to get to bed. I'm up at 5 a.m. tomorrow to do the dad shift. So I hope everyone has a fantastic Game Week 10. I'll be live again on Sunday evening for the FPL Pain Train. We will be reviewing the saddest and maddest FPL tweets from the match day. Guys, stay hydrated. Have a great game week. I hope all the arrows are green. And remember, FPL is not a substitute for a warm life. Peace out.